Good evening, Superintendent Dorado, Dr. Clark, Dr. Scavarna, the public, teachers, CSEA, especially CSEA, you guys keep us together.
Yeah.
You know. And again, I'm here in my personal capacity, not in my capacity as a federal prosecutor, and not in my capacity as a personnel commissioner. And by the way, Mr. Garza, you're just a liar. I'm appointed by the state superintendent of public instruction.
Mr. Pell, just address the board.
I'm appointed by the state superintendent of public instruction as a personnel commissioner, not my father. So, and I do understand why Mr. Garza is upset and why Ms. Cupchoy would put him up here. I'm the one that uncovered that they were making thousands of dollars in the garden program, and it was finally cut. So I understand that. And I just want to make the record clear about that. So let's talk about the trial, because, you know, we've seen rumors, we've seen half completed reports, but there were 12 neutral jurors that heard all of the evidence. I actually saw Frank there one day. I was there for closing, but there were 12 jurors, actually 14 jurors that heard all the evidence. The judge, we haven't heard it, but Luis Rojas from Del Terra asserted the Fifth Amendment. He didn't want to testify. Why? You assert the Fifth because you know if you testify, it may tend to incriminate you. And you know, I do want to thank the courageous employees that testified. They're now on a hit list, but they told the truth. They told the truth about the corruption meeting. And you know, I have to give it to you, Mr. Chacon. It took a lot of courage for you to go up there and testify and tell the truth. And even though I'm not friendly with Mr. Cisneros, you too, sir. You testified truthfully, and I'm not going to get into the substance of what you said, but I appreciate you testifying truthfully. But the jury has spoken. And, you know, I'm so disappointed because Susanna was fired, my father were fired, and the jury has spoken as to that. They found for punitive damages that there was fraud, oppression, and malice. That's the jury. That's not some report paid for by you. That's not some newspaper article. That's a jury verdict. And, you know, the interesting things come out at trials. You know, when it came to punitive damages, Ms. Cupchoy testified, and then all of a sudden, she became a mouse. I only make $20,000 a year. I live at home with my mother. I'm over 40, I live at home with my mother and I pay her rent. And then a light bulb went off in my head. I said, that's why she had to make sure that her mother was getting paid thousands of dollars a month to supplement that income. So I would just ask everybody, the jury has spoken. My father, just like I, will be donating a large portion of the money to the district. And let's just wait to see where all the facts come out. And with that, thank you very much.